No,
Good
but
friend.
y'all never like been talking to a friend and like realized mid conversation like you're actually talking to a hater.
Or
It will close with that.
Welcome back to another episode of Las Colores. It is episode 8, and I told my sisters that I didn't want to practice out loud with them because I'm about to say something, and they didn't know that I was going to say this.
gosh.
But so we are in episode 8, and I have to say something.
say it.
I'm going to say it.
Say it with your chest.
I'm going to say it. All right. So it's still very cringe to hear you after every episode.
100%.
It's so annoying to hear yourself. And so
It
one thing
really
about us is that before and after we hear the episode, before we start talking, we kind of say we kind of talk about what we're going to say just a little bit, and then we just go into it. And then after we have our little meetings, and then we'll talk about it throughout the week. But the one thing is, while we're recording, we're just talking. And then right after we think that we said too much, or we think that, oh, I shouldn't have said that. Oh, Blue, you were rude. Oh, Blue, that was too mean. Or Red, you need to speak up. Or Brown, you need to say that. You know, like we overly think of what we said. But then once we hear it, I'm like, it wasn't even a big deal.
It was
Yeah,
not
I probably
that
could have
bad.
said something.
I could have said something.
Harder,
Yeah, this
harsher.
previous episode that we had, like after I was like, I said nothing. I could have said something
I
else.
said so much.
Yeah, no, and thank God that you put part 1 because after, hold on, there was a whole bunch of things that I was missing.
Yeah.
And after we had our episode last week, I realized that we missed out on a lot of deep things that individually, like, you don't know this, but you do know this. Something that I went through, but you don't know it at all. And I think you probably remember something very very dark, actually, that a lot of people don't know this at all. So that affected. So one day we'll talk about it. We missed out on a lot of things. And you know what else? I'm going to tell y'all straight up. It's episode 8. I'm 32 years old. I am married. I'm pregnant. And you know what? I'm going to start talking how I really talk. So y'all can realize who is who. I don't take care of, like, I'm not like, oh, I got to take care of my image, or I have to take care of what I'm going to say. We're grown.
She already got the bag secured.
Yeah, I already got it all secured. I ain't got no, like,
There's no reason to hold back.
there's no reason to hold back because honestly, what for? I work from home, so there's nobody that's like, well, Blue, you shouldn't have said that. Only I'll take my sister's advice. And I have 3 really good friends that hold me accountable to what I say. So it's not like I'm just like, you know, I have friends that are like, that will tell me, and I really take their advice. So now I'm going to tell y'all, I'm just going to talk. I'm going to say what I think. For those that know me, know that I speak my mind. But as we've been growing up, I realized, and I was just telling this to my sisters, that I grew up very extrovert. So, but now that I'm older and the things that we've gone through and kind of what we were talking about last week, I realized that I really want to hold on to being an extrovert, but I'm actually very awkward about it because I saw somebody recently and I realized,
I don't know how to act.
I don't know how to act.
I don't know how to fake it.
I don't know how to fake it. So I'm always, if I see you, I'm going to smile, hey, but keep it cordial. But after that, I'm like, oh, shoot, I think the conversation's done. I think we're done. And and so I think I want to hold on to that extrovert, but I'm like, I don't know. I think I just should accept who I'm becoming and who I'm growing into. And that's okay. Like, and nobody cares. Honestly, nobody cares. Yeah. Especially if you've, like, who do I need to, who
are you scared of?
Yeah, traer cuentas to, like, it is what it is. What you see is what you get. And quite frankly, like, I'm talking to my sisters right now. It's just them two. We got these cameras, and that's the only intimidating part. But truthfully, I'm only talking to my sisters. If you guys see me outside, I'm going to talk to you the way that I feel that I should talk to you. But right now with my sisters, they know how I talk. They know when I'm mad. They know when I'm sad. They know when I'm just over it. Thank God we didn't record yesterday because mad. I was so mad, and y'all don't want to see me mad. So they kind of were like, all right, let's just not.
We'll do it tomorrow.
We'll do
So
another
I'm
day.
done.
Yeah.
So how was everybody's week? I'm just kidding.
Anyway.
Yeah.
My week.
Remember that one time in the first episode
My-
we said that Blue had no filter? Well, yeah. That was it.
Yeah, it's gonna come out now because you know what? I realized that we skipped a lot. Yeah, like I
You
was
don't
saying,
owe anybody anything.
I don't even owe money.
They don't pay your bills.
I don't owe nobody like nothing.
You don't owe nobody nothing.
I don't
do you.
And I feel like too, like how you're saying that you're not holding back now. Good, because now I actually learn from you. Back then, I would be like, I'll probably hear something and I'm like, Blue doesn't relate to it. But now that you're no filter, I'm like, Blue 100% relates to me.
And now, and I can learn something from you as I can learn something from you, and I think we're learning from each other. Maybe like Brown's a younger version of us, or like a season of us, you know.
Yeah.
Like, you know, but we can, you know, like we said last time, we've been saying it, we're in 2024. I think we could speak up. Everybody speaking up. You know, men turning into women, women turning into men. Everybody doing their own
It's
thing.
2024.
Yeah.
Honey.
We're in America. You probably in the most ¿cómo se dice eso? The most privileged country. Literally, the most privileged country. You could talk. You could talk.
You can talk, baby. You
Yeah.
can.
Yeah.
And if anything, if y'all try to find me, I'm in my home. So y'all.
She only goes
I
there
don't-
into
It's
Kroger.
like we
Yeah.
don't call the police here because you got guns. What? You
What?
get it? You get it? Like if someone comes into your house, you don't call the police because you will handle it by yourself.
Oh, I
You
get
get
it.
Let them.
Say your prayers before you come into my house.
Hey, yes. But that's just what I had to say. So
So yeah.
My week was good. My week today's Tuesday? The week just started.
Oh my
and
gosh,
I'm
Tuesday.
already having a week.
I know. It's Holy Week as well.
Y'all can see this hair. I have a hat on because, let me tell you.
because she's bald up here.
She burned.
I
She
bleached
burned
it.
up here.
No. So, let me tell you. Me and my friend, we were just bored. I was like, hey, what you doing? And she was like, nothing. I'm like, you want to dye my hair?
Oh my god.
Wait, is she like a hairstylist?
No.
Which friend was it?
It was Helen.
Not the
Oh,
Colombian.
tantito peor. Not
Not the
la Helen.
Colombian.
No, but
Oh
she took
my
like
God.
a cosmetology class. So
Okay.
at
No,
least
but see.
in high school.
Like
Online.
In middle
like a
school.
YouTube tutorial.
Middle school. Yeah, no, she dyed my hair. And it's funny because we ran out of bleach halfway through my hair.
Did you use Clorox? Like
No,
the
no,
clothes?
we used bleach, like hair bleach.
Hair bleach, yeah.
I got it from like Sally's Beauty or a beauty store. So we ran out of bleach halfway through. I got the aluminums. I'm like, girl, we have to go to the store before they close. We pull up to the store and it's closed.
They close in your face.
They closed.
They close your hair.
So I had the aluminums and I had to go drive to another beauty store. And we walk in and the owner's like, we close in 3 minutes. And I'm like, girl, you giving me 3 minutes? I gotta go find this bleach. So I ended up not being able to finish my hair. So that's why I have a hat on.
No, but it looks really good. Good job, Helen.
Yeah, no, it looks nice. Yeah.
It looks-
She did a
yeah.
good job.
She did.
It looks like somebody though. Your ponytail looks like
It
old
look-
Ariana Grande.
right
hair.
now, I look like I'm gonna go do like a shift. I picked up a shift, a security
Kachimba.
shift.
Yeah, like a
Yeah.
kachimba.
Kachimba.
Yeah, but that was
Security
my week so far.
You have a busy week.
Yeah.
I have a really busy week. No, I was gonna say the other day when you were talking about the other lady was like, you have 3 minutes. The other day me and Brian went to Hobby Lobby. I forgot what we were getting. We were getting something for
The room, the big
for
nursery.
Yeah, I think for like the nursery. He had been there before, but he had only gone directly to like the acrylic to help me carry an acrylic that I made that I got bought for some frames. And then it was like, they close early. They close at 8.
Yeah.
It was like 7:55, and then he's like, wait. Like if you've been to Hobby Lobby, like
You're
it's
in-
impressive.
Yeah.
You're in it. Like you want to build something. So we were walking down the halls.
Aw,
He's like, I didn't know they have this. Oh my God, I love this. You can build a little house with this. Look, they have the little dolls and all these flowers. And then they come in through the intercom and they're like, attention customers, we close in 5 minutes. He's like, what the heck?
He wanted to stay there
He wanted
longer.
to stay there longer. He's like, hurry. And I was like, wait, we have to get the thing.
What we came for.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Brian.
But we have a busy week because it's Easter. And as y'all know, I'm a worship leader. So We have a lot
As
going
y'all know,
on.
I'm worship leader.
You know, worship leader. No big
Don't
deal.
work too hard.
Yeah.
Don't work too
No,
hard,
thankfully this year I have a big team. I have
Yeah.
Carla. I have my girl Carla helping me. So
Love that girl.
we're getting far. We're actually on schedule
Yeah.
because y'all know I like to go all out for Easter.
Yeah. Personal.
He is alive. Jesus is alive.
Amen.
So busy week.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Your ponytail's getting longer.
I told you my hair grows so fast.
It's a pregnancy. It's baby.
No, naturally my.
I was gonna say the name.
Don't say her name.
Sorry, my bad.
No, my hair naturally just grows fast. That's just me.
Yeah, and it's oily all the time.
It's always oily.
Oh,
as soon as I wash it.
Probably
An
shouldn't say
hour.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, so last week we talked about our parents' divorce, and after that, after we talked about it, we were like, oh, you know, we were just talking about like remembering some things that had happened, or I think you had to leave a little early, Brad, but like Victor, Brian, and us, we were talking about, you know, the family, and family is always such a tough subject. Mm-hmm. I believe for everyone, it's such a tough subject.
Yeah,
maybe you don't want.
It's a very sensitive subject.
I think it's sensitive, but it's actually kind of fun to talk about it too, because like now that you're
every
older,
family is so imperfect.
Yeah.
Like every family is so dysfunctional.
But we're so different. We all have different situations, but we're all the same.
We're all the same.
All the
we
families.
can all relate.
We
Yeah,
can all
We can
relate.
all
Yeah.
relate.
we're all the same. We
But we've all gone through different things. Like me
Yeah.
and Brian, like both of our stories, they're not like his parent. He also comes from a divorced parents. It's easy to point fingers like, oh, well, no, that's an easy problem to fix. I'm like, well, you know, you didn't live with me. You didn't grow up with me. You don't know all the details. There's a lot of things I haven't told you that I've seen, that I've heard.
Yeah.
That's
So
a good
it's
point.
easy to.
That's a good somebody else's point of view on what you lived.
It's easy to point fingers.
Yeah, like, well,
So-
he blah, 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 he could do this, she could have done this,
Yeah,
blah blah
yeah.
blah. But you weren't there. And I was gonna say,
weren't
I was
there.
gonna add on that everybody's feelings and emotions, they're valid. My feelings at the time and now, they're valid. You may not agree. You may not agree, but it's valid. That's how I was feeling. That's how I felt it. That's how I saw it. That's how my body. Because I don't know about y'all, but when I'm really sad, I lose weight. And when I overly think, I lose weight. And I noticed that in my early 20s, that when I think a lot, I lose weight. But our emotions are valid.
Yeah.
Maybe there's unspoken words that you probably saw something, and because I didn't say anything, now you're confused. That messed with you. Like, oh, I just saw something and Blue just rubbed it off como si nada.
Yeah.
But because for me, it was like, it's okay, I picked my battle. But you were like affected by it. Like,
Yeah.
why didn't she speak up?
Right.
Yeah.
Why didn't she say something? So yeah, everybody's emotions and feelings are very valid.
Are
Yeah.
so valid.
Like, you were the oldest in our parents' divorce. You were the oldest, so you processed it a different way than the middle child.
Than
the
The middle child processed it different from the youngest, and all of our what is the word?
Perspectives.
All our perspectives was different.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So if I say, well, it didn't hurt me, it's just as valid as if it hurt Blue so
Exactly.
much.
Right.
Yeah.
That doesn't mean mine
Because
isn't
you
valid.
had your own experience
Yeah.
with my
Yeah.
parents. I
It's
had
not-
my own.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't say like, Blue, you're just overreacting. Well, no, she was the
No,
oldest.
you weren't there. Like
Yeah.
you weren't there.
She's
I heard things.
she
I
said-
saw things. I experienced different things that you
Yeah.
aren't aware of.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
So
know,
it's easy to point fingers
Yeah.
with other families. Like, okay, that's an easy problem to fix. Okay, no,
they're just
you
being
don't know
petty.
everything that happened in the past. And that was this discussion I had with my husband.
Mhm. Facts plus
Yeah.
emotions mixed together, it's a whole different thing.
Yeah.
Right.
But now that you said that about me being the oldest and each one having their own place in this story, I was remembering that when at that time when I was dating and we had broken up, and then my parents divorced, it really affected me because I didn't know, I wanted to hold on to a relationship because I wanted to hold on to my dad, like thinking,
The manly figure.
Like
Yeah,
another relationship was slipping out of your hands.
yeah, and I'm out of control. Like everything's out of control. My dad's gone. Now my boyfriend, the one that unconsciously became my father figure, is gone. And Yeah, and then I remember my mom. I think also what happens is that, and I think a lot of parents don't realize that maybe to their oldest, they want to put all their weight on them.
Yeah.
And for a lot of people might think, oh, red's my mom's favorite or brown's my mom's favorite, but a lot of people won't ever say, oh, blue's my mom's favorite. Let's be real. But I think because I suffered things with her.
Yeah.
Because I think she saw my dad's gone, but I'm the oldest, so like I'm in second in line.
Yes.
Not
yes.
that I'm like
responsibility.
Yeah,
Yes.
I'm now responsible, but I'm like, shoot, I'm in my 20s. I really need my father. Like, it's a whole different task, a role that I'm not supposed to take. And then you mentioned last time, like, oh, I'm not the oldest, but because in that moment, you probably
you stepped up to the husband role.
Yeah, now you're the oldest.
To the oldest sister.
Yeah,
You're
and
right.
I never thought of it like that. Yeah, and then I think
not
that's
necessarily the husband, but like
unconsciously
in like a pyramid.
Yeah,
it's like a pyramid. Okay, well, he's
who's
gone,
next?
now top.
Yeah. Now, I don't know if y'all knew. I mean, if y'all saw it, but we saw how my mom struggled emotionally. Like, thank God, financially she's been well off.
Yeah.
But
she's a really hard worker.
Yeah, but emotionally, she's unstable, and I mean, yeah, and it's true. I think, but now, she's thick. She not hey,
her heart,
thick, but she
Her
also
heart thick with two C's.
Yeah. So is this just going to be a divorce part 2?
No, it's not. It's just
Not
that
yet,
A recap.
a recap. It's because there's so much to say about it, but it's the reason why I brought it up is because of what we were talking about after, like the healing process. We were watching my mom go through the healing. She was going. It's okay. Like, it's valid. You could be upset about what's happening because she didn't get married to think of getting a divorce, and we were watching her heal, and it's valid for her to go through all the feelings, and it's, if anything, she should go through all the feelings. So, but because certain things, I guess she didn't speak out loud.
Yeah.
Like,
or she didn't have really anybody to talk to.
she didn't have anybody to talk.
She
The
felt
people
alone.
she thought she could trust suddenly weren't there. So,
Yeah.
You're watching it as a child. You're watching it and you're being affected by it, and everything after that becomes so real. Everything you're looking at every angle. Like, why is that person looking at me like that? Why you're in defense mode all the time, and a lot of people don't realize regarding like divorce, they don't realize that your children are going through it with you. They're also healing and they're also hurting.
Yeah.
So aside from you hurting and you healing, your children are also struggling with that. And anything that we put or anything they put on children, it's because we're still processing things. There's like, I believe there's this word for it in science. There's this like chemical that happens in our brain that we like it's
Serotonin?
I don't know. I probably is, but it like the feelings become real to us, and we think that's real. That's how it should be. Like, that's life, and we should accept it. But it's not. That's not. So it's the process of healing, and again, going back to like church, because they saw at that time, they saw us going through things. They thought that they could do whatever they want or treat us the way they want and talk to us however they want, but that's not okay. And then at that church where my parents had like gone their way, do you think my mom was like so holding on to, like, because she was in charge of like decorating, do you think she held on to that so much to keep herself busy or feel accepted?
Yes.
I don't know. I don't speak on her, but do you think she just wanted, do you think she maybe like and people saw that? I don't know.
I think,
abusing it.
But I think what she was going through, she thought, okay, well, this divorce, everyone knows about it. So I want everyone to know I'm still good. I can do good things. So she would work hard on the decorations.
Yeah,
she
put
would
her
be,
whole life
she
into
would
it.
be there like really late. She'd put money into her
own
it.
money. She never charged anything.
And nobody ever said anything.
And that's the thing. Like they were like,
hold on, I
And
just
that's
thought of that.
okay,
and
but
that's okay. They
like she doesn't do it for that reason. She would always
No,
tell us,
yeah.
and we would help her.
Yeah, she would mean good. She would mean good in her heart. God knows her heart. She would do it out of her own good. She would say, "Oh, like God will bless me." It's okay. And not even that. She would just say like, "I'm gonna take care of it. I'll do it." And she would put so much into it, and no one would be like, "Hey, like, what can I help you with?" Or there
was one person that did
There was
started
one, and I still remember him.
him.
He was
That would help.
yeah.
There was one guy
He was always there. Like, do you need me to go pick it up? I'll go pick it up.
not for a bad intention, but
No,
because
no.
They,
Yeah,
they
'cause
got
he's
along
married.
so well. Yeah,
Yeah,
he's
yeah.
married and
Yeah.
Really
But he
cool
would
people.
say like, "I'll
Colored
be
eyes?
there."
yeah.
Okay, don't tell me.
Papi, yeah,
Colors,
that
yeah.
guy.
He would say like, if you need my help, or if you need me to arrange something, just let me know and
Yeah.
we'll take care of it. But she would think like, oh no, I'm asking for too much. I'll do it myself.
Yeah,
I'll do it myself and I'll stay here till late. And
filling balloons and
yeah, painting, doing
Running to
something.
Home Depot,
She would
running to
go.
Hobby
She would find a
Lobby.
way. Like she
Do
would
you
always
think she
be
did that because like she didn't want to feel like a, como se dice, like a barren, like a weight, like
burden?
a burden, yes, a burden, because she probably thinks that I was a burden in my own marriage. So I got the like. Do you think she wanted to do it on her own?
No, I think it was more like of an acceptance thing. Like, oh, they really like my decorations. They really like it, and they would if the church is seeing somebody is putting their own money, they're offering their time, their energy, they're gonna let you.
why would they deny it?
They're gonna
Yeah.
let you do all the things.
Sorry,
all
I
the
got,
things.
I got so much to say about that.
Yeah,
but
if you don't, and this I've seen it in me too, because I would help my mom too, and I would be like, no, we got it, don't worry. I remember one time I was so tired that day. I just left work, and I see the pastor's kid sitting down. I'm like, you don't
Get
feel
your butt
bad
up.
that this is your
Ugh.
parents' church, and we're over here like working on it,
And you're just
like,
sitting
And
there
you're like
with your-
you're full of paint. You're full
yeah,
of
and I'm
dirt.
like, I'm carrying chairs. Like, what is it? Okay,
You also have a life. You have bills to pay.
yeah, I don't need to be doing this. I mean, I'm not doing it. I guess in that moment I was like, maybe I shouldn't say anything. So, cause me thinking
it was so normal to you.
yeah, and me thinking like, oh no, he doesn't need help. I'm doing it for my own good. That's like almost like I'm mentally being abused, and I'm letting them.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, because no one, like, I'm not saying he would mentally say, he would say like, oh no, yeah, you need to do it.
They're
No.
programming. It's like a program.
It's like, just by them not saying like, can I help you, is like, I don't know.
Yeah, no, I get what you're saying. Like there's no stop to it. And
Like, what do you-
they're you're letting them know you're settling, like letting them settle.
I'm allowing them to keep
keep that
using me.
I don't know how there's a word.
You're permitiéndolo.
I know when I rewatch this,
love
I'm gonna be like,
that's the word. Yeah.
Just
That
say
happens
it.
to me
Just
all the
say
time.
it.
No, and that happened to me because I mean we've always served in the church, but I started when I was like 12. I started on the drums, and my dad would take me to the rehearsals.
Yeah.
Wait,
Pause. Sorry, I hate to interrupt you. I really do,
No,
but
you're
I
good.
just want
Let
to
her
say,
go.
no wait.
in
no.
your first church, in that
Oh, yeah.
church where you first started, they wanted you to grow. Like genuinely, they really wanted you to grow.
They were really excited
Spiritually,
for
They were
you.
like, do what you need to do.
No, not
Like,
spiritually. They just wanted her to grow as a person, like grow in your talent.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
in
what
your
they wanted.
talent. Like, yeah,
Not
you're young.
spiritually.
You got it.
Yeah.
Do it.
Grow your talent. Yeah.
But the second where you started actually like picking up shifts, like
Picking up shifts?
Why is this a shift at church? You know, like
Trying to think.
why are you
Shift?
telling me I have to get here at a certain time?
I'm trying to think what church you're talking about now because
Now you got me confused.
No, the first church where she started.
when I first
started.
jumped on the drums.
okay,
when you
and then
first
the
jumped on the
second
drum.
church.
Yeah,
second
that was a
church.
beautiful experience.
That's what I'm saying. So
Yeah.
we had our parents there. You would think like, oh, I'm doing this. This is good because my parents they're bringing me to practices. They're
Yeah.
like
They
not pushing you, but they're letting you open your wings there.
Yeah, exactly.
And you were
because they saw I was passionate about it.
Yes.
And that's the thing. Like when
this is the point I wanted to get to.
Yeah, because when you're passionate about something, nothing can be forced. Like you can't. I was so passionate about music. I've always had a love for the drums. I would literally, when I was younger, I would sit with my dad. My dad's a painter, so I would sit with the empty paint buckets
In the back.
You know, they're filled at different levels, and I'd be like, bing, boom, boom, and
Yeah,
I
with
would
the
literally
mixing.
build with the mixing sticks.
Yeah.
Like that. That was my passion.
Yeah.
And my parents saw it, right? So they would take me to the practices, to sound check and things like that. Are you crying?
No, I'm not going to. Shut up.
It's a beautiful testimony, I know. But so I started when I was 12, and you know, God started using me, and He would take me. You know, our family transitioned from one church to another, a bigger church, and then even from there,
A growing church.
a growing church. Yeah. But there was in two. I can think of two churches in specific.
Particular.
In particular, in whatever. Sometimes my Spanish is
Listen.
better than my English. In particular, two churches in particular where the leaders I had at the time, the word what?
I was gonna say when you speak when you're bilingual and you can't speak in either language.
You're bilingual. Yeah, there was two churches in particular that I had the worship pastor and obviously the pastors where they saw the talent. I know they saw the talent because I started on drums, then I went to guitar, then I went to piano, then I ended up on vocals. So they saw I was like a multi-purpose musician, I guess.
Multi-talent.
Okay, a multi-talented musician. Hold on. Good boy, sit down.
Yeah, I remember. I know exactly what you're talking about. What leaders, your passion for it. And you know what? You're so in love with your talent. Plus, we fall in love with the people.
Yeah,
we
and
follow
the church.
Yeah, like la visión,
The
y toda la
vision.
cosa, y, God, this is what God put in my heart.
Yeah, I will say like leaders know it. A good leader knows how to communicate.
Good leaders are first good servers.
Yes,
Good service, and that's the thing. I never got that example. I mean, I got that example from my parents. I would see them, go 5 a.m. before sound check before sound check and rehearsal to fill up balloons. I would see them financially support the church because they were passionate about that, and they knew like they would receive their blessing. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna plant my seed, with my gifts, and it was something that I loved. So for me, it was not hard.
Yeah.
I love rehearsing. I love, meeting new team members. And, but I began to notice there was to a point where I was so busy, let's say like Easter week. Now, thankfully I know how to manage it. I know how to manage my emotions because I like if it's for God, like I'm going to go all out. I'm going to go above and beyond. Yeah. Right. But I began to notice that some of the leaders, I was literally spending way too much time at the church, more than at my house, more than with my family, more than with my dog, with my boyfriend at the time. Like I began to spend so much time. My mom would even say like, "Si quieres llévate la cama a la iglesia." Like she would joke around like that. And
that's horrible.
I was always taught like never to receive anything. Literally, like there would be times where somebody would offer me like an offering.
Got it.
Yeah, and then I would not accept. I would feel so guilty accepting it.
Yeah.
But
I remember when you started working here, when you told me you're like, they're gonna start paying me. I was like, I even thought like, you're really gonna accept the money?
Accept that?
Because it was like we're trained to just serve. If somebody says something, yeah, I'll help you. Don't worry.
I'll help you. Yeah, if it's within my reach, we'll help. Mm-hmm. We were always trained like that for since younger. But I began to notice like people were taking advantage of my kindness and my passion and the gifts that I had, that I began to see like my nails would never get done. I wouldn't have time to like get a haircut or do my hair when I would see other leaders like, oh, there was to the point where one leader in specific told me, I asked for like 1 week, one Sunday off. I mean, I'm like the worship leader, right? But you know, you go to your authority out of respect. I can schedule myself whenever I want, right? I went to my leader and asked for like 1 day out of the year, and this is a church where I do not get paid, where I was volunteering, and this person said, I don't care if you plan your vacation time during the week, as long as it doesn't affect your rehearsal or like the youth gatherings or the Sunday gatherings. But like,
That's
this is
crazy.
unacceptable. So I don't have to plan my vacation time, and we work during the week
And
of
this
my
is,
service.
And this is where
Of your service,
Of my
not your
service.
kindness.
and this is where the church hurt gets to. This is where it starts.
No, yeah, no.
You start getting rencor to
Yeah.
the church, and you're just like, you say all of them. No, it was.
Some people in specific. No, it's not all of them, Blue.
Don't be saying the
Don't be
church.
saying-
don't
don't be
be
saying-
including, because I knew a couple of them that would come and be like, that aren't leadership,
Yeah.
weren't leadership, but they were there. I could specifically hand out point who
Hand
was
pick out.
hand
Hand
pick
pick.
out. Yeah, I can pick.
Sit down,
I
babe.
can hand point
We
who
don't even know the words.
who it was mentally abusing,
Yeah.
and this is in the church.
Okay,
Yeah.
so we talking
But
about.
we're- huh? No, I was gonna say that like going back to the church hurt, which we'll talk about in a future episode, and we already have our special guest lined up for that.
Yes.
People are so ready to talk about that. But
like a lot of people gotta
But
say
like for
something.
me, I was very emotionally strong, which I know in your case, in Blue's case, it was very different. But I'm emotionally strong, so I healed very quickly, and I realized, okay, what I need to do, because I know myself, for me to heal, I just need to leave this place. I need to be like alone. And then, you know, that was after like my parents' divorce. And then
Your own.
I made my own decision to transition to another place.
And let me tell you, this new place that you went to, you drew the line. You said, I'm starting fresh here. Like, I'm not gonna allow people to.
No, but when I got to this new place, it was just me. You remember?
Yes.
It was just me. And then I said, I don't want to do anything in the church. No, I don't want to have any leadership. And then we had like the escribe tu visión, like in a rock, like write your vision on the rock. And then I just wrote will, like, God, if it's your will, if this is what you want me to continue doing, like you'll set it up. And then within like 2 weeks, I was offered a position on the worship ministry.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna cut y'all both off because I want to add on to what you were saying. For me, because you are talking about church, for me, the church, the way that I viewed church started back, I would say, when COVID started. The way, like, I really saw the structure, the way it works. And this is just my point of view, my opinion, which is valid. This is just how I think. And thankfully, you know, I don't have a pastor over me. I have my husband over me. So I don't have any like spiritual authority. I have my husband over me, and I have God, and that's it. I don't need to, like I said, I have 3 really good friends that hold me accountable. So I'm not like, I don't have this responsibility, unnecessary responsibility. You know, I take care of my own, and that's it.
Okay.
But I would say back in 2019 is when I really started seeing like some things weren't adding up. When you said you got paid, you started getting paid, good. You're going to treat that as a job. Okay, as a job because of your talent. But this is just a side note. A lot of people, I actually really want to talk about this in the future, but I don't think it's cool. I don't think it's God. I don't think it comes from God. I don't think it's biblical, blah, blah, blah. I don't think it's okay that people get famous from the name of Jesus Christ. I don't think people should get famous from that. And I think you should, if you're going to be known, it should be known because of your talent, not because of Jesus Christ. So you're famous because of Jesus Christ. Make that make sense? Or you're famous because you're a really good speaker. Yeah. You can project your message well, whatever the motivation you're talking about, that, you know, that's why you become famous, not because of Jesus Christ, because now you're famous because of Jesus Christ, but then Jesus Christ don't get no fame because
you're not Jesus.
You're not Jesus. Okay, but that's for a whole nother day. I did realize that mental abuse does come, and a lot of people can relate to this, that they're from church, because people forget, like, it's like this business suddenly.
Yeah.
Suddenly it becomes a business, and there are rules, and so much rules, and too much of it. And I can honestly say openly, I can say that me unintentionally, I might have abused somebody. I could have abused somebody. And you know what? I did. And I didn't realize it until now. And I'm speaking it out loud. And that when I was in the youth, like
Ministry?
being in
Yeah.
youth ministry, and I had the youth and the team, and I would say certain things that it's like, okay, you're not doing it for unconsciously. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna do this because I want my vision. I want my plan to come out good. I'm gonna say, oh, but you're not gonna obey God.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But God didn't tell me, and I'm not gonna.
That's just you.
That's just me.
That's just you after your own project.
Yeah,
After your
yeah,
own-
yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
why am
that's
I
your
why am I
vision.
throwing God under the bus? Like, don't. And when I made the decision of leaving this church, I remember, don't names, but certain leaders. A certain leader said, God didn't put it in my heart. It's not time. What? So
No, one pastor told me when I said I was leaving, he said, "Oh no, I learned years ago that you can't leave a church. You have to stay there forever." And I was like, I didn't choose to come here. My parents did.
Yeah.
Oh no.
That's when I knew. I was like, this is abuse.
This is abuse. And then yeah, and then I was thinking, you know, when Victor and I, maybe 2022, him and I, we were you know, like every marriage, they go through things. I don't know why I wasn't forced, but it was like placed in my heart. It was planted in my heart that this is the right thing to do, that you have to open up and tell the leaders what's going on.
Yeah.
So I remember I was sitting there and I was like, you know, I really don't want to, but he's like, yeah, it's good for them to know. All right. So here I am opening up, talking about something, you know, something that's intimate, you
Something
know, not
personal.
something personal.
You're very vulnerable.
Yeah. And y'all see, okay, first of all, I know one of those, like one couple in particular, they don't talk to me. Like, I know they didn't like me. Another couple that was there, I know it was always a face that they were putting, and I'm over here opening up. I started crying, and they were just like, we'll pray for you. We're going to keep praying for you. Listen, that's BS. I'm going to tell
They
y'all.
just wanted to know the cheese man.
They
Let me
just-
tell you.
They just want to know the cheese
They
man.
just want to know the cheese man.
I
They
can
gonna
tell
help you.
They're going to go tell somebody. Miren, la verdad, a mí no me metan con eso, because I know for a fact,
Shoot in Spanish.
I know for a fact that people talk. I talk.
Yeah.
You talk. We all talk. Everybody talks. I know y'all have seen those memes like, don't tell anybody. I won't tell anybody. But my hairstylist.
But I'll tell my hairstylist.
Listen, yeah. I don't
They
believe
don't
that.
go past the hairstylist. Let me tell you.
And I'm not, you know, like when we were talking about Ryan Garcia last time, when you said that the believers should pray, the Christians should pray for him.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you the truth. I'm not gonna pray for him. I did not stop, not one time. I'd be forgetting to thank God for my food.
Yeah.
You know, like, why am I gonna stop and pray for Ryan Garcia? You know what you're doing. Sorry. Why are we gonna pray for him? For him to que esté liberado for what? Okay, pero okay, his profession is to box, and boxing is a sport, but God is against boxing, so it's all like, it doesn't make sense. What are we praying for him for? Like, what are we praying about? You know? But I'm not gonna pray. Like,
I think what I meant for that specific thing was, he's so famous, and he's turning Christianity or Jesus's name bad. Why would we allow that? Why would we allow somebody that says he's a Jesus follower, Christ follower? Why would we say, like, okay, yeah, he's on his own?
Yeah.
Why would we say that? You know?
Yeah, no.
If he's
no, we're
so
for
high,
him.
if he's famous, why would we not back him up? You know?
Right.
Okay,
We should be
wait.
cheering him on.
Hold on.
We should be cheering
Before
him
I forget, because mommy brain for real, you know that. Okay, going back to you, what you were saying.
No, but I was gonna add something
Dale.
to that. No, I was gonna say that, like, me and my husband have made it like a thing now too. Like, we both agreed, you don't share everything with your pastors. You don't share everything with your leaders. You don't. You're
And I would say even marriage in general. Don't share it with anybody.
Don't share with anybody
Unless it's like abuse.
Oh my God! If there's sin
physical
advice,
stuff,
if
don't be telling nobody.
there's
nothing.
boundaries. Don't tell your mother-in-law. I don't be telling my mom. I mean, I do, but but like to a certain extent, you know, because then that creates an image for her about Brian.
That's like
you know?
that's like if I'm fighting. No, there was a couple that was fighting, and we were backing the girl up. We're like, no, we're gonna unfollow him. We're gonna talk bad about him.
Then
they got back together.
They got back together, and who looks dumb? Y'all.
Yeah, y'all look dumb.
Y'all,
no,
exactly.
but about what you said, like don't tell your problems to nobody.
To nobody.
No.
I think close people that would
Yeah, okay, people that are like
you would take advice from.
Yeah.
that you could take.
you can have your
advice from.
3 good friends. Yeah.
Somebody who's gonna for real.
That loves
Yeah.
you.
No,
that
but
means
that's,
well.
That's rare.
No, but
Also,
no.
people that aren't going to choose your side.
Yes, but about what you said about leaders, don't tell nothing to leaders. No, for real, don't tell nothing to leaders.
No, don't like.
No.
Like I know they say there was one time. This
Listen.
one
Yeah.
student leader when I was young. He told me like, all right, oh bro, it was like he was the only leader there. There was like 20 jóvenes in the room, and he's like, all right, we're gonna pray, and God said that you have to what is it? What I can't remember what
Testify?
that. Yeah, you have to like
Oh, desahogarte.
bring your
Repent.
Yeah, repent and
confess.
and confess your sins to your honestly I don't really know that verse. But algo así dice, confess your sins. And this leader made us all like confess our sins. Obviously, I learned early on like you don't share those kind of things.
Yes,
Regardless,
I remember
my
this.
parents would probably get me in trouble. So I like lied, and then I remember he like sat us down and he's like, "I know you're lying. I know that wasn't like the worst sin you committed."
Oh
this
my gosh,
week.
who said this to you?
I'll tell you later.
Is it?
Cut it. I remember, and I was like, I cheated on a test. I shouldn't have done this.
Yeah,
Ew, why do I laugh like that?
we lied, but I was like, that was.
It
No.
doesn't need to be in like, why does the person across me? They don't even know. They don't even like me. Why do
They don't
need to
even
know
like
They don't
me.
even know my business.
No, but after you tell leaders, look, they're not gonna be there forever. I'm sorry. I don't know who says that I'm gonna be there forever unless they're your close friend, like de así del alma. Leaders aren't there, man. We have each one of
Spiritual
us.
leaders.
Yeah, no, we have each loved our pastors, our leaders, friends in the church. We've loved them so much that we've opened up to them. Where are they now?
What do you know?
Where are they?
Oh, and all-
Ni un saludo, ni un hey girl, I'm thinking of you.
Or-
nada.
or
You've been-
seeing them in a store or something,
And they
it's
run
like-
away?
It's so awkward.
Oh my God, it's
like,
so awkward.
I thought you were my pastor.
I thought exactly.
You were in
But
my
if-
living room
yeah.
while my parents were getting divorced.
Remember when
Yeah.
you farted in front of me?
What?
No, pastor isn't important for me.
No, my bad. No, but
No, like when you see them like in person, like when you see them after many years,
You see them.
I now like will go out of my way to like, hey, how are you? How are the girls? Like, and they're
Catch
almost
them
like
off guard.
embarrassed, like, oh my God, like that used to be my disciple, or
Yeah.
you know, that used to be like a team member.
Or I talk, or
and
yeah.
I'm
No.
like, how's it feel now? You know,
Yeah,
how's it feel now?
where are they now?
Don't fake it. Like, don't fake it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm here
No,
now.
don't-
Tell me
Talk
how you
about
really
now.
feel,
Talk
yeah.
about me now. Talk to me. now.
Yeah, say.
Ask me.
But you were really
Smith
abused.
now.
I'm gonna say.
Yeah.
Look. This is between us three, and outside I act awkward, whatever. But if y'all talk anything about my sisters, I'm so ready.
Yeah,
I will.
I'm so ready.
I'm so ready. Yeah, I'm so ready. But no, my sisters, I'll defend them. There was this. You know what situation I'm talking
Which
about?
one?
Exactly which one?
Which
I
one
was
out of
gonna
all
go.
of them?
No, I wasn't. But I was thinking about it, and I regret not being able to do a certain something. And I'm like, damn. Oh well. But we learned.
You
And
learned.
I saw it. You were abused, but because I was also healing from something, processing something, I'm also. How can I help? How can I like step in without stepping in, without stepping on anybody's toes? But now I'm stepping on everybody's toes. And you were really abused. I remember you were abused with your talent.
Yeah.
They said, "Oh, this is God gave you this gift, and God put you in this church. Blah blah. You have to lead. Wow, spiritually go." Pastors don't realize that when they do that, like, como que te comprometen a hacer algo. Like they suddenly think that that's God. That's not God. Talent, like you can't mix they shouldn't be mixing that. Like, I was designed for this. What if you were just designed to entertain God? What if you were just designed to entertain the king,
or to create a path for the people that are behind
that's
me?
next? Don't be putting. I got a life, and then
I got a life too.
Not only that, but you were going through something personal. Aside, we healed that whole dad area, the whole mom area. Yeah, we healed that. Okay. But because we're so, we start loving our leaders so much because the way that we love our dad, we love our mom, so we feel like they're part of family. See or no? Like church members.
They got me.
Yeah, they're family. You'll do anything for them. And now that you're in this church, I love the word no. I love saying no. I love saying no all the time. Like, that's my favorite word now. Like, if I don't agree, no. No.
Just straight up.
Can you? No.
I'll even throw a hell no in there just for some razzle dazzle.
I'll say
Razzle-dazzle.
absolutely not.
Absolutely no.
I love the
absolutely not. But now that you know how to say no because of what you've gone through, like, it's more, it's you're more like on that no, and you're on business when you say no.
I guard my time.
Yes.
I'm very guarded now.
Listen, time is valuable. Victor told me that yesterday. He's like, time is
is
valuable.
Time
Sure,
is
money, but it's also very valuable. Listen, had you not decorated so much, you could have saved some time. You could have spent more time in your youth.
With
friends, Saturday nights.
Yeah.
Why? And me thinking, why am I having Saturday youth nights on a Saturday? Like, this is the only weekend for youth to go out.
Right.
You're like, why am I doing that?
Right.
Like time is valuable, but people think, and ellos aprovechan when you're not married.
Yeah.
Look at your eyes. Yeah. But I dare them to say something to you now, knowing that Brian will be like, no, we're not going to do that.
No, Brian can be really mean. He'll be like, no, it's not in our plan.
I've heard Brian be like, my wife is not going to do that.
She's not
my
going to
wife
do that.
has to.
As he should. Your first ministry is your house.
It's my home.
Not
marriage.
your talent. Yeah, your ministry, get worship as second. And honestly, you're treating it business.
Why'd you back up?
You're getting paid, but your first responsibility is your home.
My home.
And this goes out to churches, but churches need to start really, when y'all preach that, really mean it for real, because y'all doing things on the side.
And on that note, I was going to say, you would see.
You need to slow down on those.
You would see how leaders would treat you and ask too much from you. You didn't even notice. Sometimes you do it yourself too.
That's right.
Not even.
Agreed.
Yeah, and maybe you do it unintentionally.
Yeah.
Because
or it's maybe like
taught.
monkey see, monkey do.
It's taught,
yeah.
Do you guys feel like you guys have manipulative friends? Manipulative friends? I don't.
How so? What do you mean? An example. Like they're only your friend because it's convenient for them?
You said it.
Maybe.
You said it. I keep going.
But I wouldn't call them friends.
The whole episode, I'm just like, gasp. I clench my pearls.
Hold on to your pearls.
Not to clench my pearls.
Well,
I mean.
Oh, I thought that was bone.
Yeah, there's been some situations where I've seen people's true colors, and when you really need them, or really need like their support, if it doesn't benefit them, they're not going to be there.
Okay. I can honestly say that the friends that I have, they aren't in any sort of way, like they try to manipulate me to do anything or to think one way. I know that for a fact. You guys know my friends. The friends that I've had, I've had them forever. I don't have new friends, and they always have the best interest in me. Okay. But I've never had a friend that was obsessive over me. If anything, I wouldn't know how to act when somebody I've never had anybody obsessed with me. So why would I have a friend be
accept that from a friend?
Yeah, like that wouldn't make any sense. Why? What do you need from me? Why? And the friends that I have, we don't have to talk every day. And as mas, we don't talk every day. And one of my best friends lives in Dallas, Texas, and we are good. We don't talk every
You don't
day.
have to check up on them.
And, yeah, like today we actually FaceTime, but literally I just because she's alone out there and just checking if she's still alive. We just check. I'm like, all right, you good? And a call comes in. We don't even say bye. We just hang up. Like, it is what it is. But I think like friends that are, I think if they're constantly on you, I think they want something else. And like, I think
or they want something from you.
they're being your friend, out of convenience. It's convenient for them.
Do y'all have friends
Why?
like that?
I don't know.
I don't have any friends.
Why would you benefit from my friendship? I don't know, but
Yeah, from me, what do you need
I
to
don't even
benefit
talk. And I'm really not that funny.
from? Yeah, that's true.
Like, I would love to be
clout?
Brown's friend because Brown's really funny.
Thank you. I would be your friend too. If you were my sisters, if y'all were my sisters, I would like to be y'all's friends.
You'd want to be my friend?
You say that now.
You say that now, yeah.
No, boo. I feel like you would be so mean.
I'd probably be like, she's so mean.
Well,
I
what
don't
you
know
do on
how I
Saturday?
could like be like, hi, I'm
Hi.
Brown.
Like, Blue already said,
Yeah,
you
'cause
already
she'd be
admitted
like,
you're awkward.
you do that face, you're gonna.
She's so weird.
No, I'd be like, I like her.
I don't want. You're right.
She would be like, I don't like her.
I like her. What is she doing this Saturday?
Yep.
Yeah.
Anyway.
I have like acquaintances.
Yeah.
That I'll
No, you
go
have
out
friends,
with.
yeah,
But
but-
I'm not gonna tell everybody my business,
But I have,
and not everyone's gonna know all that stuff, which is
Yeah.
kind of bad. But
like, I have friends, but that I keep my distance from.
yeah, because
Yeah,
I know
but I
I
would
know
still, like,
better.
consider them like a friend. Like, we hang out, we talk, we have good conversations, we have pleasant conversations. But
or else you
but
don't
it's-
consider them your friend.
But for me, there's one person I talk to like every
Carla?
single day. Yeah.
Heck yeah.
Carlita, I
I
love
consider
her.
her my friend.
Yeah.
I consider
y'all-
her a sister. She's cool.
No, I consider her like a sister.
She's your
no, but
good friend.
Y'all never like been talking to a friend and like realized mid conversation like you're actually talking to a hater.
Or
It will close with that. No, I'm just kidding.
And with
no,
that,
no,
we
yeah.
end 2020.
There's a point where you realize with your friends, you're like, okay, I thought we were really close, but you know what? It turns out, okay, I was wrong. We're not that close.
Yeah.
Maybe you're my friend out of convenience or
yeah, I think, for example, like my main friend, my main friend, she'll say something, and this is why I consider her my friend, is because she'll say something and I don't agree with her, and it's okay for us not to agree.
It's
yeah,
okay.
that
We
is
have
totally
completely-
fine.
That's the best
completely-
kind of friend.
That's okay.
And she's like,
there's no
"That's what I
judgment
think."
and there's no hate.
Like the other day, a really serious topic, and she was like, she said something, and you're like, it was like a very serious topic, and she was complete, like she
against whatever you were
against
thinking.
what I was thinking, and I'm like, you know what? I still love you. I still love you. You're still my friend. That didn't change anything. We
Yeah,
just
yeah.
don't think the same thing on
We
that
don't think-
specific
yeah.
thing. That's why
As
I
long as
consider
there's
her
like
my
no
friend.
judgment, no
Yeah.
criticism,
And there's still
we can
respect.
still hang.
Yeah.
We can still hang. But there's some friends where it's like, I don't know if that was the best decision, Red, or
Yeah, like
no, like and
There's a
please
little
call
bit
me
different.
out. Like there's friends that will call me out. Please do that, but don't judge me. Don't criticize me. Don't criticize my family, my husband. You know, because then that's not a friend.
you're not really.
That's not healthy. That's
yeah.
mental abuse.
Yeah.
That's
If
mental
you
abuse.
if you hear me talking about a chisme and you don't give me advice about it, then you're not my friend. You just wanted to know the chisme.
Right.
If you can't cheese me out with your friend,
If you can't cheese me out with your friend
are they really
and
your
it
friend?
not go past that friend, are they really your friend?
Yeah, or when you're in a group, you're like in a group of people, and your friend says something kind of like shady against you. You're just like, my real friend wouldn't say that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, a real friend would not say that. Somebody who
That was
who
a
really
little
wants the
shady.
best. That was a little sus. So that's a little sus. I'm gonna keep that in the back of my mind.
Like you were the only one that knew about that. Why are you bringing it up? You
Damn.
knew I was insecure
Yeah.
about that. Why are you saying that?
But the truth is,
You a
like
mean
friends, they don't like friends. Okay, like family, like y'all are just like naturally like my best friends. Like y'all are just
Born.
natural birth,
Built-in best friends.
built-in best friends, right?
We don't count for this.
Yeah, y'all don't
We
count.
don't count.
Thank God though, because you can choose to be a good sister. You can choose to be a bad sister.
Listen.
Cause that's another
Yeah, that's
topic.
true.
I have to bring it up too. Another topic, because I
was
have
gonna say?
other acquaintances that they'll say that their sisters are not good sisters.
Yeah.
So not a built-in
what
best
you're
friend.
She
Yeah.
remembered. Go.
I remembered what I was gonna say. No, that like y'all are like built-in besties, right? Like y'all are my best friends. But dang it, I lost it again. Hold on.
No, she didn't.
No, dead serious. Hold on. Okay. But like y'all are family. Like y'all, I'm stuck with you guys, and y'all are stuck with me. But friends, they come and go. Like they don't necessarily benefit you for anything. Like, do they really? Like if it's causing you more hurt than actual like happiness and joy, I'm gonna drop you as my friend. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're wasting my time.
Yeah, I don't
Like-
like. If anything, like I'm really guarding my energy now
Yep.
and my social circle. I'm like, look, I got a big family now. I gotta even, and my family's growing.
Your
like,
body's
I have
growing.
no time. I have no time for hate.
If you have,
Or
if in a
shade or
friendship you
nothing.
have to work for the friendship,
That's
like
not a
that's
friend.
too much
That's too
work.
much.
Yeah.
Yeah, like like Amber in Dallas. Like
We don't
you'll occasionally check in with her,
Right.
But you know, you guys are cool. Like there's no shade.
There's no and her and I, we don't agree with a lot of things, and I love that about her because she's black, and so a black girl, when they don't agree with you, it's the funniest thing.
It's the funniest thing.
So I mean, I love that, and some friends, and yes or no, but like some people, you can talk about one thing, and the other person, with the other friend, okay, I know that this conversation might, she might take it one way, but not in a bad like.
if you have to guard yourself from a conversation like that from a friend, that's not
That's
your
your
friend.
That's not your
friend.
friend.
That's not your
If you're gonna say something, if you're in a conversation and you're gonna say something
I have
to
to
that,
think about it. Yeah.
no,
You-
yeah, and I think about it, I'm thinking you're not gonna be my friend anymore. Why am I guarding myself?
Why am I
Why
guarding
do I
myself?
want to be your friend so bad that I'm guarding
Absolutely not.
myself?
Exactly, yeah. That you have to like prep the conversation. Like
Yeah.
uh,
Like
figure
I don't
out
want
how
to
you're
hurt
gonna
your feelings right now. So
Yeah. If
Yeah.
I can't laugh or cry with you, like in the same conversation, in the same
Yeah.
time, like in the same season of our friendship, and then we can't be friends.
We can run.
I've had friends, and I'm okay with letting them go. You know, I'm
You'll be
okay with
perfectly
people
fine.
coming in and out. I'm good because now I know this person's only coming in for this reason, and I'm okay with that because less presents I got to give for their birthday.
And that's a fact, girl.
That's a really
And
big
that's
fact.
a fact right
you know,
there.
You know, because Starbucks is a little expensive. But those friends that I have, those really, like my small circle, like these one friends, I know they love me as much as I love them. But they also know that my sisters come before them. They know it. And and those friends that I have that y'all know, those friends are y'all's friends too. Like,
Know them.
yeah, they're not, it's not like, oh, yo no le voy a hablar a café because she acts a certain way. No, the way they love me, they love y'all the same way.
Yeah.
And they can hang out with y'all como si nada.
well, the reason why is because they know they love you so much. They love us. They're like,
Yeah.
it's so important. They're so important to her, to my best friend, I'm gonna love her sister too.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I can assure you, those friends that I have, they have never, and I know for a fact, and I can say this with confidence, they will never ever say anything about y'all. And
Right.
they will never say anything bad about y'all. They will never even question your
Not
motives.
that they feel like they can't.
Yeah.
Because they could.
They could.
But because they know us.
They
I
know
guess.
us too.
They
They're-
know us.
yeah, and
they
y'all-
trust us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they wouldn't question why she do that. They'll be like, yeah, she did that.
Yeah, she did
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
they don't
And
question
what?
and what.
Or if I let's say something happens to me or something, your friends check up on me.
yeah,
They'd be like,
absolutely.
and how was that situation?
Yeah.
How was it?
Yeah.
I think
That's
yeah.
that's a real friend.
That's a real friend. That's
I can
healthy.
tell who's real friends and who's
Yeah, we can feel.
this like that. We still have more to talk about.
I'm out of
Yeah.
breath.
We still have this can go into so many relationships.
We meant to talk about mental abuse, but we kind of got into like friendships, divorce, church hurt,
Yeah.
a little bit of everything. But
Bit of everything.
I'm sure everyone can relate.
And I'm sure we missed a lot of things.
But that's why we're gonna have y'all come out and talk.
Yeah.
Come out in
Come
the
on.
conversation. Come on. If you
Yeah.
have so much to say, come on.
Yeah.
We got another seat.
We do.
We got another mic.
We do got
Volume up.
So with that, I would say check your circle, check your social circle.
Check that
Guard yourself.
your friends. This is
Either
me venting.
yeah.
But check that your friends that you call your friends are following you on Instagram.
Ooh.
You know. Oh, yo, if there's somebody who's really good at finding out who doesn't follow us. It's Blue.
Blue.
I don't know how. She has like some kind of... You explained it to me
There
one
was
time.
some-
You're like, if you scroll all the way down in your old pictures or...
Shut up. No.
You know, you
Was
had
that
said...
it? I still don't get it though.
You
I
had
still
said
don't get it.
something. You had. I was like, hey, this.
She's like, oh no, she don't follow you.
This
no more.
person, this one of my friends,
I was like,
one of my acquaintance, somebody that I followed, they, it would say like, story not unavailable, story unavailable, and I'm like, why?
They
and I'm
blocked
like,
you.
Blue, does this person? Because you were also following this person. I was like, because I was really curious, like, why is it? I'm looking at everybody's story. I like to look at stories. Like, if it says I watched your story, I watched your story.
Absolutely.
Okay? And I
On purpose.
If a girl put a picture up and she put a song and it's just a picture, I'm gonna listen to the whole song because she chose that song. She chose that part
took her
of the
time.
song. Okay,
You and I are very
so
different.
I sent you a video, story, and I was like, hey, do you know, is this working for you? Why is it not working for me? She's like, oh, because it was a repost and that person has you blocked. I said,
Oh, they blocked you, bro.
wait, who is that person that blocked me anyway? I don't even know.
Oh,
that
I
person.
know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
You will find
So,
out.
yeah, she'll find out quick. I don't know how she does it, but go check who's following you and who you're following. We need to have like an unfollowing party.
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
Wait, I was gonna go with. You said something about if your friends are not following you.
Yeah. Can you follow
Subscribe
that up with
to our
something
channel. I don't know.
Yeah.
Let us know who unfollowed you. If somebody unfollowed you, please let us know in the comments because
Put them on blast right now.
Put them on blast. Yeah. I bet y'all won't put somebody
And
on
while
blast.
y'all at it,
who
follow
followed
me.
y'all. I bet,
Follow me on Instagram, Brown Hernandez, two Z's.
follow Las Colores podcast.
Wait, what'd you
Instagram.
say? That was funny.
I bet y'all won't shout out one person who unfollowed you.
Yes, that'd be so much fun.
That'd be fun. All right, ready? We'll say it at the same time.
No, right now, like really?
I'll mute it. I'll beep
Oh,
it.
me? Somebody
All of
that
us.
unfollowed us?
Somebody who unfollowed you.
No.
No, but
I'm thinking.
well,
I
now
have no idea.
Oh,
now
I
have
know
my-
who.
I used to have my profile on private, and now I have it on public, and I can see people lurking. Like, I'm like, wait, you don't follow me at all. Like, you unfollowed me years ago, but you're watching my story now. Oh, it's just such
I
a funny
don't
thing.
really pay attention who unfollows me. Like Blue would say, like, hey,
I
this
don't. I
person
don't either.
unfollowed you.
I don't.
I'm
I
like,
don't
how
do
did you
it.
notice?
I only go and like unfollow because Blue tells me. Oh, by the way. Oh, remember that girl? Yeah, she doesn't follow you no
Or
more.
I'll go to their page like to their specific page and say like for them not to follow me.
Oh yeah, because when you unfollow somebody, it asks
says, like,
you like,
yeah.
do you want them to
I'm
unfollow
like,
you?
no, don't follow me.
Oh.
I don't care
I
for
said,
followers like that.
Well, okay, we're not that
You're not
daring
looking at
to
my
say
face.
who unfollowed us.
Wait, I'll say it. Recently.
And I had to tell you.
No,
Yeah.
no, we can't. I'm
But
checking it.
someone follows like that one. I was like, that was kind
That's
of.
so unnecessary.
Why?
So we got our first hater alert.
Hater alert.
Big
So
head.
it was Red's. It was
One of my
she
friends
said it to somebody
who
and
said it to
somebody else,
and said it to
another one,
and then said it to one of my friends
and
who
then
said it to.
you. But she just
But people be lurking. Let me tell you.
It
and
was
it's
our-
okay because we didn't need it. We didn't need her view.
That's why I said at the
His or
beginning.
her.
Huh?
His or her.
His or her.
Them, them,
They.
fish
Thems.
them.
Fish them.
It's okay. I actually really like it when people don't like me. I'm gonna be honest. I really like it when people don't like me because
Yeah, right.
I
They
like
need
it.
energy to say that they don't like you.
Like, yeah, I kind of feel like,
I'd rather,
why?
yeah, I'd rather be unliked.
That means
than
like you're
not.
like on their mind.
yeah,
like
I
I'm
like
I'm
that.
important enough for you not to just
Ignore me.
Ignore me. Like I'm irrelevant.
Yeah,
But you actually
But you
that
don't
got
like
the
me.
energy to say
But
you
that
don't like
person
me.
that you're talking about, that's so random. Like, who? We forgot. I forgot. I didn't.
The person that blocked me?
No, the person about our first hater. That's cool. I mean,
Oh,
this
yeah.
not everybody gonna like us. Not everybody gonna like me or Red or Brown or
Maybe you can't relate to us. I thought everybody could relate to at least one of us, but apparently not.
No, but you going up like why would you say that to somebody knowing that person's got a big mouth and they're gonna tell it to somebody else, they're gonna tell it to me and then blah, 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 and then it's gonna get to us. Listen, now every time when I see you, I'm gonna give you, and I don't actually. The cool thing is that the people you hang out with, I don't hang out with, so that means you're whack.
What? How did you come up with that
Wait.
equation, that conclusion?
It's
She's
math.
like, actually, because the people you hang out with, the people I hang out with, because you're whack. What?
I'm in my feelings.
Don't make
I'm
me
crying.
laugh because I'm gonna burst.
Okay. We gotta cut all
So
that
check
out.
your social circle. Check who's not following you.
Yeah.
Don't be following people who don't.
Wait, are we
fo-
gonna say who
follow you.
unfollowed us, and then we'll just
No,
Yeah,
no,
yeah,
we're not gonna give them
Chickens.
no attention.
I don't care.
We're not gonna give people
Y'all,
no
my
attention.
phone.
No clout,
Oh,
no free
true,
clout.
you're
All right. Ready? Oh, okay. So bye.
Yeah, ready. All right, guys. Well, I really enjoyed that episode.
Yeah.
I really like that. We'll have to do a part 2. This is us, Las Colores, just keeping it real. You already know. Keeping it real, part 2. Stay tuned for more. Yeah, so we actually got to 100 followers finally on Instagram, and we passed 100 subscribers. Who was our 100 subscriber? Dulce. Shout out Dulce Sanchez.
Dulce
Sanchez. Shout out, girl.
She's crack, bro. She's a beast in soccer.
She's a what?
Yeah.
She's crack.
Es un crack.
Es un
Así
crack.
dicen,
Crack.
así dicen.
Crack.
Oh, shout out to Chewy. He also commented that he's been supporting and
Oh, he's
loving
so
the
sweet.
podcast. Shout out to my friend
to
Chewy.
him.
Much love, Chewy.
Nothing
All right,
but
so
blessings.
we're wrapping up with that. Go check out our Instagram if you don't follow us. Don't forget to subscribe and share with all your friends. This is Las Colores saying goodbye to you.
Bye.
Tune in or
Get tuned out.
get tuned out.
Bye.
Bye.